Hi guys, welcome back. You join me at Winter's Lake on the Manor Farm complex. You can see I've already got one trap set. Been here about 40 minutes or so now, just sorting bits and pieces out. I'm just sort of having a look about and dropping a few bits of bait in here and there and deciding where to put the second trap. There's one right there in the background. You only allow 2 rods on this lake. It's a reasonably small lake of about 6 acres. And you can see by bivvies across the way there, there's about 6 bivvies on at the minute. I should imagine another 2 will be coming a bit later on today. They allow 8 on here, so yeah, not too bad. You get your own water-ish, but it is a little lake, so you know, you've got to make do with the areas that you get, I guess. But really looking forward to getting stuck in here. There's some beautiful old fish in here, lots of nice 20s, a few 30s and that, and yeah, plenty of doubles to go at. Hopefully a bit of action. It's just nice to get a bit of new scenery and check a new place out and have a little walk around the complex to see what it's about really. And yeah, it's pretty beautiful to be honest. It's set in the countryside, not too far from where I live to be honest, within half hour, 40 minutes. And yeah, looking forward to getting the traps out and chilling and having a little bit of a chat a bit later on. So I'm going to continue to put a bit of bait in and get that second trap set, and we'll catch up in a bit. See you soon. Well guys, no sooner than I set that second trap, the first rod's ripped off, and we've got a nice 20 in the retainer down here in the water here. So yeah, I'm going to drop a bit more bait in and put a few more boilies out, and we're going to get her out and have a look and see what she goes on the old scales. Right, here we are, half an hour on with this beautiful, beautiful looking mirror. If this session continues like this, it's going to be one hell of a 48 hours. There's a lot of small fish in here in a minute, a lot of small commons and stuff. So to tap into one of these old warriors, you can see it's an old fish, old underslung mouth and a big sort of hunchback, top heavy, real nice old character. Not the biggest of fish, obviously they've spawned hard on here a few times this year. Let me give her a quick weigh and see what she is on the old scales. I reckon 22, I reckon. Let's see what she goes. Here we are. Just over the 21 mark, but not far off, but absolutely buzzing all the same. Again, a real old character. So there's 9 or 10 30s in here. Maybe not this time of year, maybe 7 or 8 I should imagine, but still to tap into one of them would be awesome, especially if they look like this. I'm going to get her up. She's a real nice old character, this. Keep the water going on them. It's a beautiful, beautiful hot weekend we have here at 23, 24. Not too hot, but absolute beautiful, to go with the beautiful scenery that you have here at Manor Farm. And there she is, look. Right old character. Lovely looking fish, isn't it? Nice scales. Again, like I mentioned, big underslung jaw sort of thing. And a real nice character. Loving to get this one off the mark. So I'm going to slip her back. The traps are reset. I popped a bit more bait in. And hopefully there'll be time for another bite. If not, we'll have a catch up for this evening when we stick the barbecue on, and yeah, I'll see you in a bit. Good evening guys. You join me with a little bit of late night action. Well, late night, 8 o'clock ish, but the nights of course are drawing in this time of year. We're at the very end of August now, and I've got a beautiful little 23-pound black common. God, the session's really kicking off after having Dave just last week and then coming here and already having a couple of sessions with it, you know, great success after 3 months of fishing. It's really just made me one happy guy. But I'm going to lift this common up, just losing the light. You can just see the fire flicking in the background. Real lovely fish, this one, real black head on it, real lovely little fine specimen. So I've actually got the family with me this week. Got the kids and the missus. Now last week of 6 weeks holiday and all that lot, so they're doing a bit of fishing for the roach and that, and I've already got stuck into a couple of beautiful 20s. I'll get her up in a minute. Lovely, stunning little common. Both the traps are reset, topped it up with another ½ kilo, and sorry, I'm just holding this fish on the mat. He's having a bit of a meltdown. I'm sure he'll behave in a minute. Ah, here he is. There you go. Losing the light fast, but beautiful little stunning common. Really made up with this. Just over the 23-pound mark. It's a right stunner. I'm going to leave you with that because we're losing the light, and we'll have a catch up in the morning. See you in a bit, guys. Hey there, guys. Nothing really occurred this morning and last night. Very quiet on the bank, but behind me I've been feeding floaters now for about 3 hours. I've got the old floater rod ready, and I think it's time to get an old little dog biscuit out there and see what we can do. Here we are, guys. That live take that you've seen on camera is turned into a beautiful 27.5 pound old original common. Absolute jet black head, massive mouth, snapped at that floater, and look at this for a perler. Real nice thick set deep common, absolute unit this one. So yeah, absolutely made up, especially on the surface. They do half go on light gear, don't they? And it turns out to be the biggest fish of the session so far. And 320s, I don't really care what happens now. I'm buzzing my nut off. So I'm going to get the floater back out there. I've kept the floaters going in, so there's still another chance of a quick bite. And we'll have a little update in a bit. And for now, I'm going to slip this beautiful girl back. I'll see you in a bit. Well, the floaters have proven to be very productive on this lake. Just had another little one. I lost a big fish before this. I think it was definitely an upper 20 or 30. Absolutely gutted. Managed to get me in the reeds and snap my hook link. 12-pound hook link as well. But I just had this little beautiful common. Lovely little torpedo. Great fight again. Great times. Loving it here. Loving it. Good to be back on the bank finally. Looking forward to going into this autumn. So it's time to slip this baby back, and we'll catch up in a bit. How are we getting on, people? Just had this little beautiful, nice torpedo looking common, 19 pounds on the long spot wafter. I only put a fresh bag on it about 40 minutes ago and it just ripped off. Great bit of early evening action. So just get her up. There you go. Quite a thick fish, but not got no belly on it. But still great action. Loving it. Absolute little beauty. Have a great scrap because it's so long. Excellent. Well, I'm going to slip her back. The rods are reset. Going to get some munch on, and hopefully we'll get another bite before dark. I'll see you in a bit. Well, look at that now. Big half drum barbecue, all charcoaled out, ready with 4 big fat chicken skewers. I'll stick a few little sirloin steaks on there as well, some corn on the cob. Get a proper little barbie on the go. Got to live comfortably when you're with the old fam on the bank. Yeah, got about 20 minutes before dark now. So yeah, this is me signing out. I have some good times with the family, and hopefully we'll catch up with another update with a fish. Night night, people. Morning, guys. Nothing else happened last night after that 19-pound common. See, I've still got a rod here, just set out there on a lonesome spot. Nothing happened on that either. Put 10 spods over that last night, and nothing at all. But I've been putting floaters out for a couple of hours now. And where are we? There we are. Let me see if I can zoom in. So I've got about 7 or 8 hours left. And a few fish taken. Only small ones, mind you, but it's a start. So I'll continue to let these gorge themselves, and hopefully they'll bring 1 or 2 of the bigger fish in. And that's a little trick that you can do with floater fishing, is sometimes just let them feed for a few hours, let some of the smaller ones feed themselves off, and draw the bigger fish in, and hopefully it'll be time then to get the rod out and hopefully snare one like we did yesterday. That beautiful fat chunk of a 27-pounder common. So that's definitely one of the big old originals from here. I lost that big fish yesterday as well. Went down there just in the reeds to the right there. Cut my hook link. That's the thing with floater fishing, using light links and stuff. You always run that risk. But I've strengthened it up, and hopefully it won't happen again. I know it won't, because I'll be in this lake next time. Let me zoom back out. So I'm going to give this rod here probably about another 20 minutes. I'm going to pull it in. I don't want no lines in the water in here. And yeah, I'm going to set it in the margin in a little trap that I've been baiting up for a few days. Oh, big fish jumped along. But yeah, it's been a beautiful trip. All the kids have been here. The little boys caught quite a few nice little carp on the lake behind me. Caught some big rudd up to 1.5 pounds on this lake, just right in this little spot. You can see his little pank stick here, bless him. My little daughter has been catching loads of little rudd and that. And the baby's just been running around like an absolute little cave kid, doing her thing. So lovely little school holiday trip. More of a holiday for the kids. They're back at school next week, and I'll be back at another venue, so stay tuned. And I already know where I'm going to be, but I'll keep that as a surprise. And yeah, looking forward to that actually. Again, another place with a lot of big fish. So happy days. This is me signing out until I get one of these big gals on the floaters. Fingers crossed. And we'll catch up in a bit. Hey guys, that's about it for this session now. All the rods are packed up and the trolley's loaded. I'm ready to do the off. So what do I think of Manor Farm Winters Lake? Really enjoyed myself. Absolutely beautiful place. Nicely matured. Caught some big fish, some little fish. Bit of everything really. But finished the session with 3 20s, and the 27 being the biggest and being the icing on the cake for this session. Really good though, couple of nights out, 3 20s. Plenty of action from a few doubles, and yeah, really made up, and I should definitely be back. So yeah, happy days on that one. So I'm going to get on my toes now and go get some grub, and I'll see you guys on the next one.